for me is I'm building athletes. I'm building athleticism.
These kids got to put on muscles.
All right, guys, so now we're taking a trip. It's about a 12-minute drive from the Underground Strength Gym and near where I live to pick up farm fresh eggs. So I started doing this about 3 or 4 months ago, and I actually had a conversation with Kip Fulks in like February when we were at Sorenex Winter Strong. He inspired me, and Kip is 50 and just shredded. And I had this kind of like revelation. I've been thinking about it a lot, but it really hit me speaking with him. I was like, man, you know, kids today, even kids that are like lifting for years, they have, you know, man boobs and like, you know, wide hips and big bellies. And somebody said to me, that's a beer belly. And I'm like, there's no 15-year-old with a beer belly. It's all the hormones and all the, you know, processed, you know, poison that our kids are getting. It's like, I don't feed my kids any of that shit. And none of that store-bought, hormone-infested shit. He's like, we eat elk and venison. That's what we eat. And he's a avid hunter. And I noticed that the guys who eat what they hunt, they eat what they kill, they look younger, they're fitter, they're leaner, they're strong. And so I said, I'm gonna start limiting. I don't hunt. Maybe one day somebody take me out hunting, but I'm gonna start limiting it as much as I possibly can. So I pick up farm fresh eggs every week, maybe every 10 days, and as many as I can purchase that's available. And I also purchase my meats from a Mennonite farmer in Pennsylvania, about 90 minutes, 2 hours away. And I'm also now getting raw milk. And I will get it in about 2 weeks, and that's from another farm in Pennsylvania, and it gets drop shipped at different places. I'll have to remember the website, but it was actually mentioned in the podcast I did with Pat Militich. I think it was called realmilk.com, but I'm gonna look it up for you guys, and we'll get it up on this video. And then you look, according to your zip code, what farm will drop ship in your area, and they just drop it off in front of somebody's house. There's a bunch of coolers. So what I recently got was raw honey and raw cheese, and it's actually tastes amazing. And so what I'm trying to do is, at age 46, the age thing is on my mind a lot. So I'm trying to make my body as strong and durable and as healthy as possible, and to minimize the poison of, you know, the foods that end up in the supermarkets. And what's really cool is, in New Jersey, I always say, you're 15 minutes to the beach, 15 minutes to, you know, to the forest, and 15 minutes to the hood. So we're gonna be rolling up in a few minutes to the house where I pick up these eggs, and there might be a house about a mile down the street where I'll purchase eggs and also vegetables, and they just put it in like a street side, like a box. It's almost like an oversized mailbox. So we're pulling up on it pretty soon. I actually texted the lady, and I see the chickens in her yard. They just kind of run wild, of course, unless they're eaten by a fox or a hawk. And she said there was eggs there this morning, and we're about 100 feet away. I took my boy Joey Satmary here. So here we are. We're gonna see if the eggs are here, unless somebody else got them. And let's see. Yes, yes, victory! Like from Entourage, where Johnny Drama goes up to the top of the mountain. He's like, victory! All right, so we're gonna go and get these eggs. It's $6 each, but we're leaving a tip. Then there's like a barn next to it, but when I went up there, the chickens were running wild. I said, they don't run away? She said, no, they run around, and they know where to go back when they want to. So the only time they lose chickens is like a predator, so a fox or a hawk coming in. So you can see $6 here. And I want to show you, these eggs are all like different sizes. Okay, and it looks like they cleaned them a little bit, but they're larger. Some of them a little bit smaller. And so we got 3 of them. We're gonna give 1 for Sebastian. We're gonna get him on the system. And by the way, I make a shake called the Anabolic shake, but my wife like bugs out on me when I make it, so I'll have to like do a real ghetto filming of it. You can see we got some chicken poop on there, so you could clean the eggs off, you know, which I think is good to do. But I will film the Anabolic shake next time on the down low, maybe when nobody's in the house. So there we go. And you know what's cool about it too is like people always say shop local, support, you know, like this is kind of a bit of how they make their money, and it's cool to be able to, you know, money moves from hand to hand. So I like when it goes into people that are like doing some work with it. So 2 eggs coming with me, 1 carton for Sebastian. Here we go. All right, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for subscribing. And now I want to go over the many ways that you guys can go to the next level. We've got links underneath every YouTube video so you can see our programs on Train Heroic. Most importantly, you could get on the free newsletter where you not only get a free badass training course, but you're also going to get a welcome discount code that you can apply to our training courses. You'll also see links for the Underground Strength Coach certification, the Strength and Sports Performance Coach certification, the Underground Strength Academy. A lot of different programs, a lot of different opportunities, but the way to be in the know when they get released or when we're holding a sale is to be on the newsletter at ZachStrength.com. That's what you want to do. Thanks for supporting, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Boom.